The 1.3 TCE engine was developed in 2017-2018 and wasn't just a Renault engine, it was engineered by Renault, Nissan and Mercedes, and it has been used in a bunch of Mercedes, Nissan, Renault and Dacia vehicles. Actually, it's a very reliable engine compared to other downsized motors available on the market, and owners usually write good reviews about it. In this video, I will focus on the problems and faults that you may experience with this engine in Renault cars, but I should say that this is one of the best gasoline engines made by Renault within the last decade. First of all, it's the 4-cylinder engine with a good and reliable Garrett turbocharger. It has a very reliable timing chain, which is quite unusual for modern engines. The chain can last about 250,000 kilometers, and then it should be replaced along with the phasers, which is not that cheap, but still the lifespan is impressive. Also, the engine has hydraulic lifters, so no need to adjust the valves. The engine has direct injection, which means the petrol is injected into the cylinders and the intake valves gradually get carbon buildup, especially if you mainly drive in city traffic. This means that once every 30-40,000 kilometers the engine will require valve cleaning, otherwise it will gradually lose power and the revolutions will start jumping when idling. Pay attention that the spark plugs will have to be replaced once every 30,000 kilometers. Somehow the plugs and coils don't last long in these engines, probably because of a lot of heat in their area. Also, if you feel sudden power loss, pay attention to the turbocharger piping. It's a very common issue when one of the pipes falls off and the engine goes crazy. Fortunately, it's a quick DIY repair to put the pipe back on its place. The engine will start consuming oil after about 150,000 kilometers and the consumption will grow step by step. Unless it's more than 1 liter per 1000 kilometers, there is nothing to worry about, but the engine has quite limited possibilities for repairs since it doesn't have iron sleeves in the block. Instead, it uses cylinder coating for better efficiency, but once something is wrong with the block, the engine is dead. So very high oil consumption will tell you about the need to replace the engine unless there is a leak that you can find. I wouldn't say the engine is very cool to drive, especially if you love active driving. It has a significant turbo lag and is not tuned for sporty driving at all. Additionally, you shouldn't expect magically good fuel consumption. It burns surprisingly much fuel unless you barely touch the gas pedal. Other than that, these are quite good engines that can last up to 300 or even 350,000 kilometers if maintained well, but they require high quality oil and also expensive chain kit replacement, as well as periodic intake valve cleaning.